Hello, 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 and thank you so much for tuning in to the Claudreen Jackson Show. I am your host for the Claudreen Jackson Show. I am broadcasting here in the beautiful city of Atlanta. I am so grateful and so blessed to be back in Atlanta. I taped some shows last year in Atlanta at the King Center and at Pascal's Restaurant. This year, my producer, Blaine Irving, has chosen a new place for me to tape, and I'm so thankful to be here. Let us start with a prayer. Dear Lord, guide me, help me, show me the way. Lord, we humbly ask that you give us the comfort of your presence and the confidence to trust in you, even when the outcome is uncertain. And Lord, we are going through so many uncertain outcomes now that we really need your help. Please calm my mind, bring peace to my heart, strengthen my spirit to carry on. Lay a path for me, Lord, and help me to follow your way as I move forward. These things I ask in the name of your Son, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to say a special thank you to my watchers, people who are watching the show. I'm honored for the privilege of your time. On the Claudreen Jackson Show, we like to present remarkable, exceptional people who are doing things in the community. And I have just such a special guest to introduce to you today, and we have quite a story to tell. I want to introduce you to my brother, Dante Tobias, who wasn't my brother all my life. So we'll tell you the story.
It's a long story.
Yeah, we'll tell you the story of how we discovered each other. So, Reverend Tobias, is there anything that you want to say before we get started?
I'd just like to say this is a privilege for me to be here with my sister today, here in the city of Atlanta, Georgia. And she was so encouraging in such a way that she asked me to come and sit with her for this viewing today.
All right. So I said that we have a story as far as being brother and sister. Dante is my brother from another mother, and we did not discover each other until we were adults. Were you an adult then?
Yes, I was.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did not discover each other until we were adults. And we haven't spent a lot of time together because we were both adults when we found each other.
And plus, we didn't live in the same city.
Yes, but he has my love and my respect and my appreciation.
And I love my sister.
Thank you.
And I call her from time to time to check on her.
Yes. So, were you ever in the service?
I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1964 to 1968. But I felt like I was in the military all my life because my father was in the Air Force for 29 years.
Okay.
So he had us traveling all over the country. That's why I couldn't be in Detroit with my sister.
Wow. Well, will you tell them how we finally connected?
Well, I went to visit our grandmother.
Yes.
And my grandmother told me about my wonderful sister that was just a little bit older than me. And so she dialed the number, and we called her. And I said, I'm your brother. What did you say?
And I was very rude. I said, no, and I'm not a rude person, but I said, no, you are not my brother. There were scammers calling on the phone, and I thought, here's another scam. And so I'm not a rude person, but I apologize for being rude to you that first time. And then he told me his name, and I made a remark about that. No, you are not my brother. And finally, our grandmother, whose name was Carrie Nightingale,
yes,
got on the phone, and she said, yes, baby, he's your brother. He's Earl's son. So Earl, her son, was our father. And my story with Earl is that my mother and Earl were teenagers when she got pregnant with me. So they were never allowed to be together because they were both so young. So I didn't get to know him until I got grown. So I did not meet him until I had children. I had children And I'm glad that I did get to meet him because he did not live to our age.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
I think he was around 39 when he passed.
Yes, he did not make it to 40 because that's what we were saying. Hope he'll make it to 40. But he'd been in the service too, and he was a tailor, and he did excellent work. But he'd gone back to school to be a doctor to get his medical degree, and that's when he got sick and he was not able to continue. So the fact that he was gone so soon and we are still here, so we are still functioning and able to make a contribution.
And I think what's interesting is at our age,
Yes.
we're still able to function,
yes,
and to do things. I'm not going to say how old my sister
right,
is.
but we're double the age that he was.
Yes.
Oh, I don't mind telling my age. I'm 85, and I say I'm 85 and I'm still alive.
And I'll be 80 this year.
All
July.
right, all right. And I'm still alive, and I still feel that I have life ahead. Don't you? Don't
Oh,
you
yes,
feel?
definitely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We 70 and 80-year-olds have redefined aging. Now, there are those of us that are still functioning, still productive, and we want you to know that you can reach your 80s and still have something to contribute.
My sister mentioned to me a concept today about the 5 something of health.
Yes.
Go over that again.
Yes, and then you'll tell me your part. During the pandemic, when we were stuck in, that's when I worked on my health because, sometimes we're too busy to think about health and all that. Although I did start improving after I retired from teaching. This little poem capsulizes everything. I didn't originate this poem. It's from one of the guidepost publications about health. And it says, the 6 best doctors anywhere, and no one can deny it, are sunshine, water, rest and air, exercise and diet. So that's an easy way to remember the things that you need to do to be healthy. And it's easy things to remember that when you don't do it, that you should have done it, which is my case sometimes.
And I'd like to suggest also there's another something we could add to that. If you're interested in your health, look up the 8 laws of health, which go over the same things my sister just said, but it also talks about abstaining from those things that destroy the body. Absolutely. And trusting in divine power. My sister believes in prayer because she prayed from the very beginning.
Yes.
So we have to trust in God's power. Because God says, above all things, I wish that you would prosper.
Yes.
And be of good health.
Yes. Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans for hope and a future. I didn't quite believe that when I read it, but so many scriptures have been fulfilled in my life that I have to bless God because he has blessed me so abundantly.
Yes.
And speaking of God blessing us, you were a minister. You have retired from the ministry. Tell us what you can share about that.
Let me go back to how I became.
Okay.
I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1964 to 1968. And before I was discharged from the Marine Corps, a friend of mine from Los Angeles, California.
Yes.
He went AWOL for 95 days and came back with a Bible.
Wow.
Telling me there's a church that I need to attend. And it was really something because, when I was in the Marine Corps in the 60s, it's like eat, drink, and be merry.
Yes.
For tomorrow we perish. Because it was during the Vietnam
For tomorrow
War.
we perish. I forgot when they used that line.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And so becoming a Christian changed my life in such a way that I became a vegetarian. I stopped smoking, stopped drinking, and stopped doing a lot of things. Got married, raised a family, and my life was never the same.
And lived into your 80s and probably your 90s. We were both. That's our plan.
You keep it moving. I'm chasing you.
So, how many years were you in the ministry?
32 years.
Wow.
I served in Lincoln, Nebraska, Topeka, Kansas, Atchison, Kansas, Greenville, South Carolina, Greenwood, Anderson, Toccoa, Georgia.
Wow.
and it's in Charleston and Macon and Augusta. So I've been around a little bit.
Yes, you've been around. You've uh, done a lot. Tell us what you are doing now. Where you've been in all those places. Where did you finally settle?
Finally settled here in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
And my sister asked, "What am I doing now?" My niece said, "I be rubbing on people."
Yes.
I am a licensed massage therapist.
All right.
At the age of 80.
All right.
And 79, be 80 in July. I believe that health is a very important part of our life.
Absolutely.
And sometimes we don't need to have a surgery, or we may not need to have pills or whatever, because there's some things we can do because of what my sister said about exercise, drinking plenty of water, getting that sunshine, vitamin
Yes.
D, eating properly, trusting in divine power, exercise, and those things can help you to have better health. And even in massage therapy, they teach you hydrotherapy, hot and cold.
Oh.
And hot and cold showers can stimulate your circulation. The foot soaks that can stimulate your circulation.
Wow.
So all these things can enhance your lifestyle.
Enhance and help you
be
have a
healthy.
longer life. Yes. Yes. The principles of massage therapy.
There are different types of massage therapy. Some people believe that you just go and let them rub on you, but they got
That's what
lymphatic
I wanted
drainage.
to hear. Yes. Yes.
Lymphatic drainage to help the lymph system.
Yes.
I have stretching to help you to have good posture.
Yes.
And there are other things that massage therapy can do to help your overall health. And it depends on where you go and what your needs are as to what type of massage you may get.
And I've had massages before, and they've been wonderful. I mean, I know how beneficial they are, but one of the things that I didn't like about a massage was I have relaxed. They thoroughly relaxed me, and I'm feeling good. And now I got to wake up and drive home. So do you ever have that problem with? Has anybody ever said that to you? That
yes, they said, well, "Do you have a room where I can just rest?"
yes.
They've said that before.
Yes.
And sometimes you may be able to find a service where they'll come to your home.
Oh, that would be perfect.
And
yes.
But you have to also consider that's going to cost more,
Yes.
because you have to transfer your materials to your
Yes.
table
Absolutely.
and all that. And then, you have to consider whether or not you can have it upstairs, downstairs, in the
yes.
basement. And these are things that make it kind of difficult for mobile service.
Yes.
And that's why they may charge you more.
So how he's telling one way, the way I solved the problem was when I was in a hotel or on a cruise and didn't have to drive anywhere, I'd get my massage. Mm-hmm. So I know how beneficial massages are. So massages can even be good for your health, right?
Yes.
I mean, like if you have muscle spasms and different problems.
Different problems.
Yes.
You can have neck problems. You can have shoulder problems. You can have hip problems.
Yes.
And there are things that can be done to alleviate that. And one thing I tell my clients, when you get home, run a hot tub of water, put some Epsom salt in it, and put some apple cider vinegar in it.
Yes.
And you can put some lemongrass or some other type of essential oil in the water and sit there and soak. And that will help you to feel even better.
And the Epsom salt baths are from back in my childhood, back in the 40s. Mm-hmm. They swore by those Epsom salt baths. So they still just as...
It's still just as good.
All right.
Just as good.
All right. So did you want to tell us anything about your travels? I know you say you don't travel much. He says he doesn't travel much, but he's showing me pictures of Alaska where I have never seen the Northern Lights. He showed me Northern Lights pictures because he was in Alaska with his daughter seeing and he got to see the Northern Lights. I've never seen the Northern Lights. And then I know he went to Sicily. So you might not travel a lot, but you know how to travel far. So tell us a little bit about either one.
Okay, let me say this. As I mentioned before, my father was in the military for
Yes.
29 years.
Yes.
So we went to Japan for 4 years as a child. We lived in Colorado. We lived in Texas. We lived in Florida, upstate New York, Louisiana, different Air Force bases around the country. But then when I became a pastor, I continued to travel, going from district to district to district. And now I don't travel as much, but as my sister stated, I've been to Sicily. My daughter took me to Sicily, and that was a real nice experience. And my daughter lived in Atlanta, but because of the congestion of the city, she moved to Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska.
I mean, she's got plenty of space now. I haven't been to Alaska, but I've seen his pictures, and I'll tell you about the Northern Lights. But she was showing us the land around her home.
Yes.
And it's very rural.
It's you would think you're in the country.
Yes.
But they call it the city.
Oh, they do call it the city?
They call it the city. And she's not far from anything. You know, they have a Sam's, Costco there,
Yeah.
Walmart, and a few other stores. But
Well,
it's
did
not,
you?
no
Was it
mall.
was it real cold while you were there?
It was not really cold while I was there. It was cool. It was in September, but that's when the Northern Lights start to appear in September.
Oh,
So
that's how you caught them.
Yes. Uh-huh. That was a good time of year to be there.
Stop for me a second. There you go. I'm being a good producer. Here's some questions
Aren't you?
for you to ask. Pick the one that you want to ask.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you're not counting?
No, go ahead.
Oh. Well, can you tell us about your journey into massage therapy and what inspired you to pursue this?
Well, just as I mentioned earlier about the 8 laws of health, and there's also a program called New Start, and it talks about health. And being a Seventh-day Adventist, I think health plays a very important part.
Yes.
And I went to a place called Wildwood just to see what they do down there in Georgia, Wildwood, Georgia. And I was not able to attend that because of my responsibilities. So I went to a massage therapy school back in 2005. And I got out of the massage therapy school in 2006. And I retired in 2007 and started using that to supplement my retirement.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's I've been doing massage therapy since 2006.
So do you get massages often?
Well, I have friends who are massage therapists.
Yes.
And we switch off every now and then.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
You know, we don't pay each other.
Right. That's
But
beautiful.
it says that we should get a massage after every 10 clients that we have, that we need to get massages because we need to keep our health up.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So have you heard of any common misconceptions about massage therapy?
Well, there are some common misconceptions. Some people think that massage therapy is a place where you go to have satisfaction.
I've heard that.
You know,
I've heard that.
sexual satisfaction.
It wasn't my misconception, but I have heard.
But some people
yes,
think that
yes.
you can have a happy ending.
Yes, I've heard. Yes.
But real massage therapists and massage organizations are not going to go down that path because that's not what we do.
Right.
And we don't consider, we designate ourselves as massage therapists, not masseuse. Yeah. Massage therapists, yeah.
So are there different kinds of massage therapy that
Yes.
benefit, if you're benefiting a specific part of the body or whatever? Are there different kinds of massage therapy?
There's lymphatic drainage. Which
Yes,
is
right. You did. Yes.
Very light touch.
Yes.
There's neuromuscular therapy, which is where you work the origin and insertion of the muscle, and you work the belly of the muscle. Then there's muscle energy technique, where it leads to stretching the muscle. So there are different things we can do.
Do you do the chopping? Is that part of massage therapy?
Yes, that's a part of massage therapy. There are different strokes in massage, and that's called tapotement, tapotement. You also have friction, So there's different things to stimulate the body and the muscle to get a good reaction.
So that's very good for health.
Yes, and I have a business associate out in McClellanville, not McClellanville, I'm thinking about South Carolina.
Yeah.
McDonough, Georgia. And we have an office there on Pavilion Court in McDonough, Georgia. And she does the facials, is an esthetician.
Yes.
And she does also lymphatic drainage. And when people have surgery, they come in and see her to keep the lymphatic drainage going.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Does it help individuals who deal with chronic pain? Can massage hair therapy help that? With conditions like arthritis and fibromyalgia and
there are techniques and strokes to help with those things, but sometimes there are things that are beyond our scope of practice.
Okay.
And we have to understand what's beyond our scope of practice so we don't get in over our heads and do things we're not supposed to be doing.
All right. Now, as far as mental health is concerned, can it reduce anxiety and depression?
I think that it can help with your stress.
Yes.
People get a massage to de-stress. And when you're stressed, stress leads to dis-ease. Dis-ease leads to disease. So, having your body de-stress can be very beneficial for your overall health.
Yes. I'm sure of that. I had to learn I had to take a stress management class when my handicapped son first came along, and he was keeping me awake all night, and I was going through so many problems. Some that I brought on myself. Mm-hmm. Because I was trying so hard to cure him, and he couldn't be cured.
Yes.
So I was extremely stressed out.
Yes.
So I know that massage therapy would have helped me back then, would have helped me to relax, because doesn't it help people to relax? Like you say, somebody said, let me have a room where
Yes.
So I know that
it can help you relax.
Yes.
But a lot of times people need to keep in mind that you need to have a regimented program where you don't wait till you have the pain, you don't wait till you have the discomfort, but go before you have the pain and go before you have the discomfort, and it can help you to maintain a balance in your body.
Do you think it has benefits for seniors and people with disabilities?
Definitely. Yes. Touch is very important. There's different types of touch. There's the casual touch, then there's the therapeutic touch, then there's the sensual touch.
Oh, okay.
So we have to know the difference between those touches, and we use the therapeutic touch for the benefit of our clients.
Now, do you ever use it for people that have been injured athletically, athletes or people with physically demanding jobs? Have they ever come to you? But the athletes usually have someone on the staff that gives them massages, though, don't they?
Probably, but there's a type of massage called sports massage, and in sports massages, when they do things to address issues in your body to help you to be a better athlete or to better your what you're trying to do, and some of that is may call for neuromuscular therapy, or may call for muscle energy technique, or different types of techniques that will benefit the athlete.
So how often should we get a massage for the maximum benefits?
Well,
because mine have been hit or miss now and then, but do you have people that come like on a regular basis and get the massage?
We do have clients that come on a regular basis.
All right. So that's more beneficial than us hit or miss people?
But see, sometimes when people have a special issue, they may need to get 3 massages within 10 days to see if it can be reversed.
Oh.
Now, the other thing I would like to share, hold this pen in the hand that you write. Okay? Now, hold it in the other hand and see how that feels.
I've already tried it.
So it doesn't feel the same. Muscles have memory.
Yes.
So if a person has a difficulty in their structure or something, the muscle wants to go back to what it remembers.
Yes.
So in order to re-educate the muscle, they have to come on a consistent basis for a short period of time to see if it's going to be beneficial to help to relieve or to improve whatever that might be.
So there's something that personally that I'm right-handed. You just reminded me. I'm right-handed and I use everything on the right side. I can feel the difference in the right side of my body and the left side of my body.
Let me show you another one.
Yes.
Just do your like this. Okay, and I do just the opposite.
Had to think about it.
You have to think about
Yes.
it. It's the same when you drive.
Yes.
When you drive your car, you use your right
Yes.
foot for the gas
Yes.
and the brake. But if you try to do that with the left foot, you might tear your car up.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? So I've noticed I do yoga for physical fitness. I don't do it on a regular basis like I used to, but yoga was beneficial to me in relaxing muscles and nerves and strengthening them.
Yes.
And making them more elastic. But I haven't consistently, when I first started doing yoga, it was consistent every day. Now it's also on a hit or miss benefit, hit or miss. But the benefits, I still have the benefits.
Yes.
I think that's one of the reasons I'm flexible, not real flexible, but somewhat in my 80s, and am able to go up and down the stairs and those kinds of things. But I do know that my right side is stronger than my left side. So some I don't know whether they were massage therapists or
Physical
people, but they were,
therapists?
yes, but they said for us to use our left side more to strengthen it.
Yes.
So is this profession much less stressful than being a pastor? Because I know you pastors have all kinds of problems with
Well,
the congregation members.
At my age now,
Oh, okay.
I work when I want to work.
Absolutely.
I tell people I'm going to get my lunch money, my gas money. So I may go in and work on a couple of clients. And sometimes we have couples that come in. And when couples come in, we have to both work together.
Would there be anybody that massage wouldn't be good for? Are there any risks to it?
Well, we have to,
Other than having a massage therapist that don't know what they're doing. That's not you.
but we have to keep in mind what is the physical well-being of the client. If they had surgery recently, or if they have structural problems or different issues, then we have to be aware of those things. And massage is not supposed to hurt. It's not like the gym where you go to the gym.
Yes,
it's
yes.
no
They
pain,
say,
no
yes,
gain.
yes. Massage is
It's supposed
different.
to be relaxing.
Yes.
And they shouldn't leave there bruised up and hurting and aching. So that's why we ask our clients, how's the pressure? How you feeling?
That's what I was going to ask. When you get a new client, do you sit down and talk to them? You said you
Yes.
ask how, yes.
And we ask them, well, what areas do you want us to pay attention to? If they have a neck problem or shoulder problem, they have a hip problem or something, then we can concentrate on those areas with the techniques that we may use.
Now, can it be covered by insurance or health care plans, or do people have to pay out of pocket for?
Well, there are companies who will accept the insurance billing code.
okay.
There are codes for massage.
Yes.
But sometimes in the past, we had a company that we were dealing with, but it would take us 6 weeks to get the money. But we had to keep the lights on, So we start giving the client, after they pay, a receipt with the code on it and let them deal with the insurance company.
All right.
So insurance does cover that.
Oh, all right. So you've been in the service. You've been a minister. You're a massage therapist.
Yes.
No wonder you're looking so healthy at this age. You've stayed busy.
Stayed busy. And I
Yes.
try to stay busy. Try to get up and get out the house, and not stay at home. And I try to not overeat,
Yes.
but to eat and eat well.
Now, our father passed away at an early age. He wasn't even 40 yet.
That's right.
Right after he had gone back to school to get his medical degree is when he got sick. But our grandmother, his mother, do you remember?
Carrie?
She lived until. Do you remember how old she was when she passed?
I don't remember how old she was, but I remember we were at the funeral together.
Yes, but she lived into a ripe old age.
Yes,
though.
she did.
Yes,
She did.
and we have an uncle. He has passed. Our father's brother. His name was Stoney. Yes.
Okay.
I never saw Stoney that much, and I wasn't around him that much. But we never really communicated or anything. And he passed at an early age.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yes. And when I went to Stoney's funeral, our Uncle Stoney, and all these musicians from Motown came in.
He played.
And I said, "You all know Stoney?" They said, "Yes." And he was a great composer. And we came to play some of his compositions at his funeral.
Wow.
So here he had all this talent. And I,
Well, unfortunately, I didn't grow up in Detroit.
yes.
So I was not in that family circle as much as you were. But every time I got back to Detroit, I would go see our grandmother
Yes.
and visit with her. And sometimes one of my cousins would come to California, Kenny Boy, would come to California and stay with us sometime.
All right.
Then we had our aunts in California,
Yes.
in Los Angeles, Vicky and Bernadette. So I was acquainted with them more so than my family in Detroit.
Detroit. Well, we had an aunt, Barbara Jean, that passed away when she was 28.
Was that Kenny Boy's mother?
Yes. And then he passed away at 28 also.
Yes, I remember.
So that was really shocking. But we have shown that you don't have to die young.
No.
Because you're in this family, and it's because
Right.
my family, they were always saying people don't live long in our family. That was the story.
Yes.
As I was growing up, people in our family don't live long.
But
We don't have longevity in our family. But we have changed that.
yes, ma'am. I think lifestyle has a
Yes.
great degree of benefits.
Yes.
It's the way you live and how you live. And I think starting young, and having a change of lifestyle while you're young, it can help you to have a good life.
And I say that back when I was growing up, by the time someone got in their 80s, if they made it to their 80s, they were in a nursing home or they were not. So I'm thankful for you, and I'm thankful for me, because we are showing that you can be 80 and still have life in you.
Yes.
And still be functional.
Yes.
And if you're going through your 50s or 60s and you feel worn out, I did. Have you ever had that time in your life where you
Not
felt
yet.
so worn out? Oh.
Not yet.
When I was in my 50s and 60s, I felt so worn out and weary. And I retired at 64. I wanted to retire at 65, but I was so worn out that my last year that I was working and my age was 64, I kept saying, I can do it, I can do it. I had to talk myself into every day, you can do this. This is your last year. So when you get to the point where you got to talk yourself into going to work every day, that's when it gets to be stressful.
Yes.
Plus, being a teacher is not, you don't just sit and you're busy all day.
Yes.
Being a teacher. So
And that can be stressful.
yes.
Being a teacher.
So I retired at 64. I wanted to retire at 65, but I 1 year short.
Okay.
So
But look at you now. Look at you now.
I say the Lord restored and resurrected me. And there are a couple of scriptures. He says, "Call on me in your hour of need, and I will deliver you, and you will glorify me."
Amen.
That's why I glorify him. I
Yes.
called on him in my hour of need and said, "Lord, I don't even think you hear me." But
He said he should provide for your every need.
Yes.
Not your every want,
yes.
but your
yes.
every need. And
But-
he's never failed us yet.
But he has provided for my every want, and even wants that I didn't have. He has blessed me abundantly, above all
That you may even ask.
that I could ask or think.
Yes.
I've been blessed abundantly. And there's another scripture that says, "Call on me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things."
Yes, ma'am.
That one has been fulfilled in my life also.
And he's not finished yet.
So, no, he's not finished yet. He's not finished yet. It took us many years to get to know each other. Our father, Earl, had the calmest demeanor, and he was pleasant and agreeable, and you are too.
just like him.
Yeah, we took that
Yeah.
from him, being
He
pleasant.
gave it to
yes,
us.
yes, yes. So I appreciate you, and I thank you, and just keep up the good work. It's almost time for me to go, but I want to share our poem that we wrote for you people who have donated to the Purvis Jackson Foundation. We thank you for donations. And if you have it in your heart to donate and can't, that's okay. I've been in that position. But for those of all who have donated, we wrote you a poem. If you made a donation to the Purvis Foundation, whether it be large or small, we pray that God's love comes down to you from above, because you are the best people of all. A donation to the foundation will help the situation. Because we can't do everything doesn't mean we can't do something. So a donation to the foundation will help the situation. We will do what we can do. Handicapped children can get help from me and you. And if you want to make a donation to the Purvis Foundation, we greatly appreciate you. You can also find us on the internet at purvisjackson.org. You can find me, my show, the Claudreen Jackson Show that you are witnessing now. You can find it WHPR TV, ClaudreenJackson.tv. So until next time, may the power of God protect you. May the love of God enfold you.